Hello and welcome. We're going to get into another video. Today's video is showcasing some battles using Pangoro at leaderboard. I believe this channel hit top 100 leaderboard with this team: Pangoro, Grumpig, and Clodsire. Clodsire is, to be honest, is probably the most underrated Pokemon. I can't say underrated because it's like top 1 on PvP, but nobody's using it because it's just doesn't feel good to use. It takes forever to get to a move, and it doesn't do fast move pressure. But I think this is what Vibasis is trying to use here. He's using Clodsire as a closer, and to get the best usability from this, as a closer, the opponent's supposed to have 0 shields, and to get shields down, he's using Pangoro, one of the spammiest Pokemons in the game, and Grumpig as a safe switch. As you can see, this is an ABC team. It's not an ABB Andy team. I think Vibasis in general doesn't like ABBs. So you'd safe swap. I'm assuming it's always Grumpig because technically you're gonna swap out on fairies and jump lofts. So you don't want to go to the hard counter. Let's just go to these battles, watch and learn, and probably this might be the team you were looking to use in your GBL, especially if you are one of the people who also hates ABB teams. He's stuck with a Q. I'm playing Wanko. Oh, is this the Wanko? No, there is no way. This is the Wanko. So we're picking up an amazing lead here. They switch into Malamar. It's still an amazing situation to be in. So we don't have to switch out, honestly, but switching, do we need to, like the thing is we can't switch out. So he's just gonna go straight close combat, and this is something good to be aware of, that he's going straight close combat because throwing the other move is just bad. And you can see here they swapped in Toxapex. We went to Grumpig, and opponent just doesn't have an answer to the Grumpig. They left the game. So that was a very fast game. 5 times faster than the queue time that we spent to get the game. Pangoro into D-Knight, you actually stay in because, as you can see, it's not the most ideal situation. I think if we throw this, we just go Grumpig if they no shield, and they did no shield. So we can just go Grumpig now. Do we shield? I mean, we have to. I mean, our Pangoro is not healthy. So this matchup is actually not bad because Sand Attack is just a bad choice that they give to Corviknight. So we have to throw the next one right away, and I think we still no shield whether they have pay. I don't think they built the payback. Ideally, you want to throw another one, but do we get to the other one? That is the question. I think we easily do because the Corviknight does no damage, and that's this matchup right here is why Corviknight is a bad Pokemon. Maybe we could have done one more, but I think we just need to get rid of this because we want the Pangoro to stay as healthy as possible. We did not get a boost, and we ended up in a very hard counter game. I don't think we had any play in this game, to be honest. I think maybe if we flip the switch, but that wasn't an option, you know. So what do? Well, we have to get to the EQ. We didn't get to the EQ. We can't because they are at 2 charge moves. So now, is there a way we can win this game? I mean, maybe if we CMP on the next move. Let's see. Or they tried to catch. Oh my god, dude, he lagged. He actually could have won this game. Because look at this. He could have thrown a Night Slash here, but then the Night Slash doesn't kill. So no, there is no way. I think he made the game as close as possible, but it does not get any closer than that. Okay, let's move the Love J. Okay, this is actually an incredible good of a lead to be in. And I like that he's going straight for the close combat. Going for Night Slash is actually the lose con. But the thing is, because they are Shadow, Psywave is doing so much damage. Okay, they did not bait. Good for us. We're just going to go straight Night Slash now. Because Night Slash does the job. Sorry guys, I received a Facebook call. I was just going to keep going straight Night Slash. This Night Slash should do the job now. And Pangoro is up shields and energy. And we have 2 counters to the Tinkaton, technically. So we should be in a good situation. They should throw a play rough. But them throwing this bulldoze is actually not bad because they need a bulldoze and a play rough or 2 play rough. So they bulldoze the first, play rough the second. But the thing is, the basis realized that he can't go for the Shadow Ball. So he has to go for the double close combat. And I think we just throw the Dynamic Punch right away and it will be good timing, as you can see. And this Dynamic Punch should do a good job. And I think we just... I mean, I would try to catch just to... on the Pangoro. but then we can just, you know, do this, and now we can just farm them all the way down. That was actually incredibly well played by Mr. The Bassist. Clodsire is just literally not doing anything in this game. And that's why I'm not a big fan of Clodsire. Next game, I think this is where Clodsire has to do like the heavy lifting. So we switch into Grumpig and they built up to energy. We have to shield because we need to flip switch. Opponent is playing it really well. It's like they aren't letting us have a chance by they grabbed the shield and then they went to a steel Pokemon, right? So now we all need to shield this, but we still need to flip this. That's the thing. We throw in good timing. That's that's very, very, very good. What do we do now? We're just gonna throw another dynamic punch. This dynamic punch take them out. They shielded. I think we need to get to the next one. If we don't get to the next one, we lose. We lagged, but that wasn't enough. Okay. So now we should win this game. Hopefully. Usually they have a Malamar or a Blastoise, and then we have a Pangoro, and that was a very good game by Mr. The Bassist. Okay, so far we are in a 3-1 set. Now let's go for the 4-1. Let's see, can we get a 4-1 here? I mean, it's kind of tough getting 4-1s and 5-0s with Pangoro, let's be honest. Okay, Stunfisk. This is kind of a neutral lead. Pangoro loses a neutral leads in the 0, unless you go for the close combat, and they are in close combat range. They threw the Mud Bomb. I actually prefer this play. Just go for close combat. But the thing is, that was CMP, you know? So we are forced to shield. But, I mean, Thunder Shock doesn't do that much damage. We can do 4 and then throw. Or just 3, sorry. Why 3? Because they get to their charge move on the 4th. So you throw 3 in case they decide to shield. We're just going to go straight for the close combats here. And that KO, this is actually good. That they didn't get one more. We have to let one go, so we're just gonna let the first one go. I think the game is gonna depend whether the Clodsire can close the game or not. That was a phenomenal timing. Wow, I actually can't time my moves when I'm using Sidewave because I just can't see. I guess the best way is to count your own moves in this matchup. I know some people are like, no, it's not the best way, but like that's how I feel because I can't see the fast moves when I'm using Sidewaves. Now we just switch and play. They have a Credeli. The good thing about this matchup is that they can't go for Rock Tomb. The worst thing is that never stops them, right? So we're just gonna go for the EQ. I don't know this matchup, what it's supposed to do, but we will see. I think we just go straight EQ here, as like that's an EQ range. 1, 2, 3. Just throw right away. This EQ should do the job. Finish this game, and Clodsire proving that he is actually a worth it of investment for Pokemon. We get a 4-1, and now we are at 31, 32, 33, 33, 23 with this team. Let's move to the next one. Pangoro into Gastrodon. This is actually not a good lead. They swap into Talon. We throw on 5. By the way, Pangoro beats Talonflame because you're just going to get to 2. 1, 2, 3. We shield this. Pangoro does beat Talonflame. I mean, they have a Flame Charge. This is not ideal. I would have done... Oh my god, dude, the game did not register it. Look at that. The game did not register. I don't know what happened there. Because it didn't feel like we get another... Okay, they get another Incinerate. So, the game screwed him up. That's not his fault. He should have won that. He should have thrown in a good timing. And he should have gotten to another charge move. So, the game sometimes just doesn't work. So, we saw that in 4K. This is why he is using Pangoro. He's so done from Lapras. They go to Jumpluff. We go to Clodsire. And we just throw these Sludge Bombs. He gets screwed again. He gets an Overtap. Okay, we get the weak connection. I mean, I see his connection. It's literally here. It says 5G and the connection is working. So I don't know what they mean by weak connection. It's not weak connection. His connection is very good. It's 5G. Holy dude, what's happening in this game? Sludge does the job here, and we need to get to the Sludge. We did get to the Sludge, and I think we're in an unlosable game situation. It doesn't matter what we go to. That's how good into a Lapras team is this. Like, we have 2 hard answers to the Lapras. I like throwing close combat here because it does lots of damage and it can force a shield. It did force a shield, and now, as we saw before, all we need to do is just throw these Dynamic punches. Okay, we did 5 and then we threw. This dynamic punch, we need... Oh my god, he's hit with the weak connection again. Are we gonna throw right away? This dynamic punch should get the shield, and now they will try to catch, but I don't think it does matter. Okay, we're just not gonna risk it. Goes... Oh my god, he got denied. What is this game, man? Dude, this game, he's lagging enough to lose the game. He's literally lagging enough to lose the game. Like, this is the third lag in this game. Look at that. Okay, good thing opponent top left. If the opponent saw the basest games, they would like, no, he's lagging. We can win this game. Next game, Pangoro. Dude, I feel like I know that person. Into Shiny Marowak. We throw on 7? Wait, do we throw on 5? Okay, let's see what's gonna happen now. This Night Slash does the job. It grabbed the shield. We don't need the shield, to be honest. We can just Grumpig this thing down. Hopefully they don't switch out. If they don't switch out, we win this. Oh my god, this is amazing. Dude, that was actually a bad play from his opponent. They brought this. That means they have a Prime Ape, which means we should win this game. So, we can just go straight for Shadow Balls. I feel like we shield here. Yeah. If you're bringing that thing into the Grumpig, you don't have a Grumpig counter, right? They are just going for a Sludge here. I mean, we're losing so much health. That's the thing. I like throwing the Dynamic Punch. This is actually a good showcase of energy. He knows, like, this does the job. We need them to to no shield that, and they shielded that, so we lose the game. Oh my god! I was like, it's a Prime Ape, but it wasn't a Prime Ape. Dude, the opponent actually read it well, that they are better to go Clodsire there, or they just know the team. If they know the team, that mean... this matchup is so annoying, but good thing they switched out, and they switched out into Drapion, and this team is weak to Drapion. That's the thing. So why did he shield there? I can tell you that he shielded just to make the opponent think we're weak to this. So we got the shield. I actually wouldn't shield that, but maybe the bassist knows something. Maybe he knows the opponent's team. We CMP them. It's not the worst CMP in the world. We can just throw the AQ, get rid of that. Oh my god, they shielded. Yeah, this matchup is going to be so annoying. Yeah, opponent CMP again. I don't know how we were supposed to win this game. Like... Ooh. Ouch. This is tough. We need this Night Slash to KO. Does this Night Slash KO? Let's see, guys. It does KO. And now we just the switch. We're just waiting them for the switch. I don't think we throw energy. We just keep farming. We have to keep farming. Well, we can just throw a Dynamic Punch at one point when we're close to 100. As you can see right here. Yeah, this is actually the way he's supposed to play. And now once they switch, we're just going to throw the Shadow Ball. We farm up a bit. Shadow Ball will take them out, and now all we need to do is just a Dynamic Punch, and Grumpig clutching this game, taking out a Ghost Pokemon and a Fairy Steel Pokemon. Well played, Grumpig. Okay, let's move to the next one. Stunfisk. They go to Prime Ape, we go to Grumpig. So this matchup, I mean, they can win the 0 if they get energy lead, and that's why the bassist is throwing right away. He doesn't want to shield before they shield. That's actually a good... that's actually what it's supposed to do. I would just shield and farm down, to be honest. But I feel like getting the shield is more important. They bring in the Ufisk. We're gonna overfarm a bit. Throw the Dynamic Punch. The Grumpig is just showing how beastly mode this Pokemon is. If we get to the next one, oh my god, it does get to the next one. Grumpig is just like... No, Yacid is like trying to glaze the Pangoro and Clodsire. I will show him that I am the real beast on this team. And Grumpig is actually the real beast. They throw both moves. This is where usually they switch out. I don't hate this close combat, to be honest. But is it necessary? Well, it actually put them in sludge range. So it wasn't actually like a wrong play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We throw on 5 right before they get to the next one. Let's see. We should live an acrobatic. And maybe we can do 3, because this is day 2 right away. Okay, they tried to catch. And that was a very well played by Mr. Vivacious. We get a 3-2. And he lagged out in a game. Dude, if he didn't lag, he would have been like 3,400. So thank you so much, Mr. Vivacious, for the battles and the high-skilled gameplay. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. This is the end of the video. If you like this video, make sure to leave a like. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. I will catch you all in the next video. Peace.